Good morning, good people. This is your man Leon Ross, CEO, owner of Daddies Unite. For those of you that do not know, Daddies Unite is a business, and most certainly it is a movement. All right, and one of those people who have been always down with the movement and the business, a supportive advocate, my guy Sasky.
Bang bang, what's up? What's up?
Yeah, man. Glad to have you here, man. This is the first episode of Dad Life. Oh, no, I'm sorry.
Dad Talk.
This is the first episode of Dad Talk. We just came up with it, man. You know what I'm saying? We winging it, man. We had a podcast at first. That didn't go through. You know what I'm saying? Corona been messing everything up. So we coming back with something new, coming back better and fresher. Dad Talk.
New and new.
Let's go, man. So let's talk, man. How was your day? How was your week?
Cool.
What's going on, man?
Oh, man, you know, working dad, bro. Single working dad. Working overnight. Fit my lifestyle, you know what I'm saying? Personal training on the days. Trying to, you know, work my way into just living life and provide, man. That's it, bro. You know? It's just, with COVID, bro, it's a different world.
It is a different world, man.
It's a different world, man.
So it's basically full of adjustments. We all know that, man. We gotta figure out a way to still get to it, still be productive, still pursue our dreams and attack these goals, even with the quarantine going on. You know what I'm saying? We can't make excuses. We're adults and we're dads, man. You know what I'm saying? We're the providers. We're the head. And I'm thankful that you came out today, man. You're the first person to be like, yeah, let's go, let's get it. Other people was like, let's get it, but maybe next week or next month. But he was like, bro, let's do it tomorrow. I hit him up yesterday. Let's get to it tomorrow, bro. I'm like, perfect. Let's get it. I'm up early, 6 o'clock in the morning, man, out here. You know what I'm saying?
I'll be up all night, man. So yeah, anytime for my guy, man. Like, we go way back, bro, and it's good to see your growth and your journey, man. To having little Zoe, and you know what I'm saying, me being my dad myself is. I'm saying the growth is real, bro. Like, imagine, came from the streets, going to do extra work. Now, you know, just going after our dreams and goals, man. That's the big thing.
Yeah, respect.
But I'm proud of you, though.
Thank you, man. Thank you, man. Don't cry, dog. Okay, well, look, we're going to start with the first question, the first topic.
Yep.
All right, which is the reason why we're here.
Bring it.
All right, dadhood. What does dadhood mean to you?
Dadhood, man, it's just, well, it ain't about you. How about that? First. It ain't about you.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's just being the person that you're supposed to be for your little one, man. You know, it's like, it's not a cookie cut role in what you do as a dad. But, you know, everybody who is a dad can understand, like, you know, you got to make adjustments on the fly, like how we always do, bro. Like, but we can't let. My main thing is that you can't let, you know what I'm saying, your daughter down, your son down, because you're an example, dog. And so you gotta live that life how you want to see them live their life. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, we out here grinding, we out here doing the work, but at the same time, we're not, you know, cats understand, like, it's not about you. You know what I'm saying? It's not about us. It's about what we do to provide for them. You know what I'm saying? That's my thing. As long as you're taking care of your business as a man, dog, and like whatever, if you can't be in your kid's life, you better get in your kid's life. And that's the most important thing. Because girls, they'll grow up having daddy issues, like they say. You know what I'm saying? And dudes, like little young guys, little young boys, they grow up looking for that father figure. You know what I'm saying? Some of us don't have it. When we do grow up, the dudes that have the knowledge to, you know, seek a mentor. You know what I'm saying? Some like a father figure, we have that. But some that don't, you know what I'm saying, they either dead or in jail, bro. That's we're endangered species, man. Be a dad, bro. Get out there, take care of your business.
For real, man. Our kids and our communities need us, man. And for me, dadhood to me, it means most leadership and responsibility,
yes,
man.
Yes,
and I feel that, you know, we should always teach our children to lead.
All day.
You know, a lot of people, they don't. Even parents who have, you know, even kids who have mothers and dads, they teach their kids to do what they say, but they don't teach them to lead.
Right.
And that's why there's so many followers, because they don't have the head of household teach them how to lead, teach them how to pay bills, teach them how to fix their credit. Because I grew up my credit has been in the fives,
Right.
for fours and the fives, and I'm just now getting up to the sixes. Now that I'm a dad, I'm like, man, like I'm trying to get a house, and I got the money for it, but I ain't got the credit for it, so I ain't trying to be paying all this high interest. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, but my dad wasn't there, so he didn't teach me like, bro, take care of your business, make sure you pay all your bills, don't accumulate no credit that you ain't taking care of. You know what I'm saying? No credit cards unless you paying them off. Like established credit, don't ruin your credit. I wasn't taught that. So me as a young hood nigga from Compton, I grew up like, hey man, like let me get over on my taxes. Let me get this extra 10 stacks for my taxes.
Let me scam that.
Let me scam this. Let me scam that. I gotta eat. So if I gotta ruin my credit, let me get this cash first. That's been my thing. But now I'm like, as an adult and as a man who's raising a young man, young king, I'm like, man, you gotta learn how to, if you gonna commit to something, you gotta see it through. And you know what I'm saying, don't be owing nobody nothing. Like, teach him responsibility. He got his own money. My son's an actor, so he makes his own bread. He don't see it. You know what I'm saying? I save it for him, but I do give him chips. I give him a percentage of his own money when he get it.
You know he got it.
Right. So he got money that he has his, you know, he has a wallet. He can put his hands on his money. Yeah. So he's like, Dad, I want that. I'm like, I don't want you to have it. I'm like, Dad, but I'll buy it. I'm like, okay, well if you buy it, that's your responsibility. And my son is 6, so I believe that that's important. You know what I'm saying? Like, to teach them, whether it's a daughter or a son, they need responsibility. You know what I'm saying? And my goddaughter, you know, she's a very big part of our life too. And you know, it's important that we teach, you know, our young daughters to be able to lead and teach them the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, teach them how to be treated as women. You know, you know what I'm saying? And their first date should be their fathers. And I can go on and on about dadhood and what it means, man. But for my first initial, it's leadership and responsibility, man. And I feel like if you're a responsible adult and you know how to lead, man, nothing can stop you.
That's right. I'm with it, man. Like,
you know what I'm
saying? It's so much to compact, man. So unravel right there, but take care of your responsibilities, man. You know what I'm saying? You took the responsibility to make one. Nah, go ahead and take care of one. So I see a lot of cats that wish they had their, you know what I'm saying? Like, for example, man, I told you like earlier, my frat brother, man, just, you know, understanding that as a dad you have rights, and if you want your kids to have custody of your kids, it's okay to go and pursue that right in court, you know. And he did, and he prevailed, bro. And that's big for him. So you out there, man, y'all struggling and trying to figure out how to, you know, step up and be part of your kid's life. There are things and there are, you know, programs out there. You know, reach out to the nearest dad that you know. You know what I'm saying? Talk to them. But definitely, bro, responsibility and being a leader, man, is part of being part of dad. Dad talk.
Yo, what's good, y'all? We the Ross Boys. I'm Leon Ross.
And I'm Lorenzo Ross.
I want to make sure y'all know about our business, our movement, our nonprofit, Daddies Unite. www.daddiesuniteworldwide.com. Let them know what we got, Zoe.
We got backpacks, shirts, hoodies.
And we got jackets, fanny packs, socks, whatever you need, we got it. Oh, and we got mugs. If you want to sip your tea in the morning, your coffee, whatever. Check us out right now. Join the movement. Bless.
The Ross Boys, homie.
Good morning, good people. This is your man, Leon Ross, CEO, owner of Daddies Unite. For those of you that do not know, Daddies Unite is a business, and most certainly it is a movement, all right? And one of those people who have been always down with the movement and the business, a supportive advocate, my guy, Sasky. So, piggyback off of what you and I talked about a little earlier, a lot of men I know, some of them are scared because they don't want to deal with the extra drama. And what I mean by scared, I ain't saying dudes I know, like my friends. Because all my friends, every man in my life take care of their kids. I don't associate with men who don't. Right? At least trying to move forward, making attempts to get closer and closer. You know what I'm saying? I don't hang with no deadbeats.
Do you think that they scared, or do you think that they not ready?
I think that is a great question. I think that a lot of men are not ready.
Right.
And some are just scared of their baby mamas. And what I mean by scared, not just scared of the drama. Like my boy, my cousin Boogie, saying this.
Shout out Boogie. Shout out Boogie.
He said this lyric. He said this lyrics. He said no, I ain't. He said something about basically the only person he's scared of is his baby mama. Then he said he ain't no punk. He just hate the drama, and that's pretty much the.
I relate. Hey, Boogie, we can relate.
That's the thought process of most men. Like we're not scared of her. We just don't want no drama. You know what I'm saying? And the hardest thing, the worst thing about that is when they bring drama around, it affects the woman we're dating. Right. And I can honestly say for me, who's been, dealing with courts and all of that since my son was 1, he's 6 now, about to be 7 in September. Mm-hmm. And, women ask, like, you got baby mama drama? I'll be like, yes. I'd be like, yes. You know what I'm saying? Yes.
Hey,
yes.
Man,
I'm drama.
I'm blessed that I'm blessed, bro. Like, I don't have no. I mean, granted, my baby moms and I, we don't talk on a personal level. You know what I'm saying? But when we do talk, it's about baby girl. That's about it, and that's all it really needs to do. You know what I'm saying? I don't question her about her dating. She don't question me about my dating. You know what I'm saying? And no drama about that. And I'm blessed about that. I appreciate that.
That's dope, man. And it's awesome that everybody has their own story, man. But at the end of the day, man, like, as long as you stick in there and you hang in there.
Sir. Hang in.
You know what I'm saying? When you hang in there, man, as a man, you hang in there and you stick to your responsibilities, something's going to change, man. Like for me, I have primary custody of my son now. You know what I'm saying? Thank God. Mm-hmm. But, and I'm never the type of person that put my baby mama down. Right. You know what I'm saying? But I just know that, we all have, like, for instance, she didn't have her dad there, and she had issues with her mom. So it's like, how much how much foundation does she have? Right. You know what I'm saying? Me, I'm a very family orientated man. Yes, like, my dad, I knew who my dad was. He wasn't a good dad, but I don't hate him for it. Me and my dad are best friends now. Right. Now that I'm an adult and I understand, like, relationships end, and sometimes you don't recover from that. Sometimes relationships with your kids don't recover from that, and it's hard. But I'm not making an excuse for him, and it's crazy because he had came to me like, what I'm saying, like, man, I apologize, what I'm saying, for not being there for you. I didn't know how to be a dad, and seeing you with Lorenzo is inspired me to get closer to you guys, and if I could be a dad now, I appreciate it. I'm like, man, what's up, Dad? You know what I'm saying? Hey. We go to church, we do all kinds of stuff together now, man.
Step up, man.
So it's a blessing, you know what I'm saying? It's never too late, and it starts now, man. Like, once you realize that, like, you need to be there. Right. You know what I'm saying? Step up and handle your business. So, but piggybacking back to my kid's mom situation, you know what I'm saying? She didn't have that foundation, and so although I don't make excuses for people, I've always had that give her understand her history. You know what I'm saying? It's so for a woman, it's hard. It's hard to not know what love is from a man or a woman. You know what I'm saying? What real love is.
That's crazy. Man.
And although, you know what I'm saying, I've never been the one to make excuses for anything, but I still had a foundation to where both my grandfathers were not pastors, but preachers. Mm-hmm. So I went to church with both my grandfathers, my grandmothers, first ladies of the church. So I went through that process. I had the foundation. I got my uncles, some uncles getting money. Hey, get your money, man, get your money. Do this, selling shorts. My uncles is picking me up again. So, and then I had the OG. So I had the hood. Men teaching me how to stand up for your shit, handle your business, and then I had the Christian men. You know what I'm saying? So
you was a hood Christian.
Yeah, I was a hood Christian. So I had foundation.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And I knew, me being a smart man, I knew, okay, I'm gonna be a little hood. I'm knocking niggas if I got to, but I ain't robbing no banks. I ain't shooting nobody. But you know what I'm saying? I had the positive side. So I was well rounded. And then I had women in my life, aunties, mom, grandmothers, who loved me. So I knew how to love a woman. So I had the foundation, even though my dad wasn't there. Right. But by him not being there, the reason why I'm here doing this, because I promised myself that I was gonna always take care of my kids.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm a father figure to a lot of kids.
Right.
But that's what I believe in. So, but I can honestly say today, my son's mother is not my baby mama anymore. We turned over a new leaf.
Okay.
And sometimes it takes to fight for your child for a woman to respect you. Because a lot of women, they don't know what they don't know. And what I mean by that is, what I'm saying, if they don't see you doing something, and if they don't see you stepping up and taking on responsibility, they don't like, this is my child, this is my baby right here. Right. So it's kind of like a business. It's like a business. You got a business. you the owner of the business, you the creator of the business, you the CEO of the business, and you decide to go into business with somebody else. And if that person is not like, let's go, man, let's just let me give you some ideas, let's put in the footwork together. If that person is not stepping up and doing that, then that person like, this is my business right here. I'm not. If you having second thoughts now, then you can just kick rocks.
Right.
And I'm not making excuses. I'm not on the women's side. I'm just giving my men a different perspective. Like, this is my business. I told him like earlier, I'm like, bro, you've been a support. You've been a big support from all niggas at That Is Unite, bro. So I'm bringing you in. You ain't even gotta ask me. I'm bringing you in, bro. You know what I'm saying? So you're a part of this business now. And that's because I see how proactive he is. So a lot of moms, if they don't see you being proactive, like fighting for your child, like, oh, for a woman to see, oh wow, you gonna fight me for a kid? I like that. Let's go. Okay, now let's talk about, let's debate, let's set up a schedule. Now I see that you're serious. Okay, you serious with my child? This baby came out of me. This is my baby right here. Now this is for the stable moms. I'm speaking for the stable moms, not all moms. Not all moms, because I know some women are just all about what they want. If you don't get what they want, then that's tough cookie for you. But I'm just giving fathers a different perspective. Right. Because you gotta be, if you're gonna have a child, you have to be serious about your child. You can't just say, okay, I want to see my kid on this day and that day, and you're not even calling your kid or doing anything, asking. You're not doing anything but saying, I want to see my child. Like, you have to be involved, man. Just pop up and drop some shit up on the porch. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's your kid. You know what I'm saying?
You know what, Doctor, you know what's crazy is that some cats, they take care of their pets better than they do their kids, man.
That is so real. That is so real.
Like, I just thought about that, man. It's like, dude, you are crying over a pet. You know what I'm saying? Something that, I mean, I'm not taking away of the life of the pet,
right?
But the life of your kid comes first, bro. So this is your seed. Like, without your semen, you know what I'm saying? There wouldn't be the kid.
Facts.
But that's wild. I just had to think about that, man.
That's real. That's real.
Like, it's just a blessing, man, to be able to just talk and like get perspective on being a dad, man.
Right.
So it's cool though. It's cool. But yeah.
And
that's how we do it.
Back up. That's what I was saying. I was saying, like, you know, it took for me to take my mom to church. I mean, not church. Church. It took for me to take her to court for her to really like.
Are you not playing? You're not playing.
Are you serious?
Are you serious? Okay.
You serious? And although she throughout the process, she pulled all the stops, all the licks, but now, you know what I'm saying, now that she's mature too. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't mature at the same age. Right. You know what I'm saying? Usually women mature faster than men or at a faster pace, but that's not always the case. You know what I'm saying? And everybody has their own life journey. And it's now like, you know, after we've been through all the court fights and verbal fights and verbal texts, after all of those discrepancies, now she came to me, she was like, you know, through it all, like, thank you for being a great dad.
Came to a Leon moment.
Right. You know, and at the end of the day, I was always a great dad. No matter what her and I went through,
right,
whatever our issues were, I was always a great dad. and at the end of the day, as a man, whatever you and your child's mother is going through, man, all you gotta do is be a great dad. Focus on your child. Y'all gonna go through what y'all go through. You go through shit with your girlfriend, the girls you date, your side chicks. You gonna go through it with women regardless.
I'm too sanctified for that.
Right. Yeah, we say we sanctified. But if you're gonna go through something with a regular woman, why not go through with your baby moms and be there for your kid?
Because she's gonna be there forever, man.
Right, she's not gonna go nowhere. These other girls will come in and out. So you gonna argue and fight and stress over a woman who could be gone tomorrow, but you won't go through it with a woman that's gonna be there forever. Right. And then be there to stick up for your kid and raise your kid at the same time. And I ain't saying relationship wise. I'm just saying co-parenting, having understandings, and being it's a business. You know what? Yo, what's good, y'all? We the Ross Boys. I'm Leon Ross.
And I'm Lorenzo Ross.
I want to make sure y'all know about our business, our movement, our nonprofit, That Is Unite. www.thatisuniteworldwide.com. Let them know what we got, Zoe.
We got backpacks, shirts, hoodies.
And we got jackets, fanny packs, socks, whatever you need, we got it. Oh, and we got mugs. If you want to sip your tea in the morning, your coffee, whatever. Check us out right now. Join the movement. Bless.
The Ross boys, homie.
Like, you touched it, bro. Like, a lot of people don't understand. Like, just because you aren't together doesn't mean that y'all can't take care of the kid. Y'all can have that a business relationship. Not saying that the kid is a business, but that type of level of relationship where y'all can handle the business with the kid as far as that goes. You know what I'm saying? But y'all ain't gotta be together, man. You know, I mean, shoot, y'all not together for a reason.
So we touched on it a little bit. We went to breakfast this morning. We ate Denny's. I've been drinking my green juice and not fat. I've been fasting on and off. But so basically, I eat 1 meal a day and I drink my green juice and water the rest of the day. And my weight been. I lost 15 pounds during quarantine because of it.
Stay healthy. As long as you're healthy, bro, and it works. I mean, that's my main concern.
Right.
Hey, so, dads, bro, take care of your health, man.
Yeah.
Don't be out here drinking and partying and smoking every week, every day, because I know y'all do. And not take care of your health. Because life is precious, man. Y'all ain't seen COVID is taking people out.
Out. We're back. We briefly touched on your situation, the agreement with your child's mom.
Right.
How did that come about? Like, how did that structure? Like, talk about it.
Hey, man. Like I said, man, I'm blessed, right? Mm-hmm. My situation it's kind of like gradually just kind of like deteriorated. My relationship kind of like, fizzled out. But knowing and like understanding, like, okay, as a man, I still have to be responsible for this little one, and through that mutual understanding where it's like, look, we sat down, we talked, you know what I'm saying, but I take care of my business, you take care of your business. As long as it's just concerning her, then we're good. You know what I'm saying? So it was just a gradual transition, man, from one role as being a dad, live-in dad, and being there all the time, to a part-time dad, but full-time involvement. That was hard.
So you're saying that being a part-time dad, but full-time, for a part-time physical, but full-time every other full-time involvement.
Right.
That was tough. How was that? I can imagine how tough it is, but explain your.
Okay. I mean, imagine getting, going to work, coming back, and seeing this little bright light running to you every morning, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's just the tough part. It's not being able to be physically there every day, and then going from being there every day to all of a sudden not being there. That was kind of. It was heartbreaking, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how did I get? I kind of was like, damn, I kind of failed in that aspect, But being that you gotta, I can't feel sorry for myself. You gotta, step back up, man. Look, you know what? We're not there. Fine, let's do it, and let's take care of this business. Take care of her, But just not being there every day was the most devastating thing I could say that came about, So the adjustment from that is hard. One thing.
So basically, you guys were staying together, but you weren't together.
Right.
But you were sticking there,
trying to be there, for the
kid like that. Oh, that's so commendable, man. Like that's tough.
Yeah.
It's tough because you still gotta be happy for yourself too. On top because if you're not happy, you can't raise a happy kid.
Man.
So I feel that, man. But that's very commendable. So basically, at some point, you was like, okay, enough is enough. I gotta go do me. You gotta do you, and we just gotta make it work.
Right. No, it's more so like you gotta do you. It's more so like, hey, you gotta go.
That's hilarious. Okay, nah, that's real. That's real, man. You gotta do what's best for you, man.
So yeah, man. She kind of rip the Band-Aid off is what they say. You know what I'm saying? So I had to do that, bro. I had to realize myself, like, damn, bro, like. I can't just be there just to be there for the baby. You know what I'm saying? So rip the Band-Aid off, up and left, man, and this is where we are right now, Was it a transition? Yeah, it was hard. Hell yeah, but you know what I'm saying? It's better now. You know what I'm saying? Baby girl is happy now, but dog, like what's hard too is that when we used to like when I used to have her like certain days and then I drop her off, she go like, Dad, why don't you come up to the house? I'm like, I can't
Not
do
a
that.
good idea.
Can't do that no more, baby.
Not a good idea.
We can't do that no more. But there's your mom. You know,
so how was it? So let me ask you this. So that's I'm not gonna say it's rare, but because it happens, it's all kind of it's parents all around the world. So I'm sure there's other parents, was a lot of parents who've done that as well.
I'm for sure.
But how was that transition as far as like explaining it to her for her to understand that? Okay.
Oh, bruh.
How was that, bro?
Yo, we're sitting in the car, right? I remember this thing like she goes, Dad, why don't you come back home? I'm like, she's like 5, right? And
how old is she now?
She's 7 now.
Okay.
So it's been about 2 years. And she was like, Dad, why don't you come up to the house and, you know, I miss you. I'm like, dang, you miss me? Oh, I miss you too, baby. But Mom and I, we're not together anymore. It's like, what is that? Together? We're your mom, your dad, but we don't get along. Or like we, you know. And she's like, oh, okay. She's still kind of like confused, but I said, I'll tell you about it when you get older. But you know, right now, I just, you know, you stay with your mom, and I'm gonna be staying down the street, still here for you. More so, kind of like deflect.
Right.
So I couldn't be like, look, man, this is what it is, girl.
Right.
So, yeah, but she knows. But she knows now, though. Like, you know, her mom is in another relationship, and you know, I'm for her, man. That's all she realizes. So. It was a difficult, bro. It was the hardest shit I've ever had to tell my daughter, and even finding the words to be like, "Hey,
without saying too much."
Yeah, without saying too much, like, yeah, you know, without saying, yeah, what I'm saying, what I need.
Your mama's a
yeah. Without saying, you know, and without destroying, you know, nothing. Like,
right.
Oh, will you ever want to bash your baby's moms? Probably,
yeah,
most likely, but. You know, you grow out of that. You know, and so it becomes your relationship is better in that. You feel?
Right.
So, but yeah, man, it was hard to tell her that shit.
I can imagine, man. And so for me, it's been extra tough because my son has been in the middle of everything,
right?
Which I'm sad about, but it's made my son strong. My son is strong. He's strong, man. So, you know,
kids are stronger than you think.
Yeah, they strong, man.
They strong because check this out. Okay, when like, you know, she used to snitch, bro, on her mom. Her mom. She'll give me the tea. I'll be like, hey, baby, Daddy don't want to hear all that.
Dad, get some mom.
Yeah, and mommy is hugging so a lot. I'm like, hey, baby, guess what? You don't got to tell me that.
That's hilarious.
So, but yeah, man. But kids are strong. Like, go back, man. Kids are a lot smarter and a lot stronger than you think, bro. So
facts, man.
Shit.
So my son, like I said, you know, sometimes we have to take my son to court. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And although he couldn't be in the courtroom because he was only 4, 5, 3. But, you know, I had to take him there because he couldn't go to school because we'd be in court all day and had nobody pick him up. So we just brought him to the courthouse so they could go to the daycare there. Right. So like that. And in between times, you know, as of recently, like we'll go on mediation or something. They'll ask to speak to him. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You can talk to him in mediation, but it's not in the court. Right. And, you know, him and his mom and I have had it out, you know, in the courthouse. Damn, you know what I'm saying? Like it's been problematic.
Sometimes you gotta get it.
Yeah, it was problematic at times prior to where we at now. But I'm just going back to where we were, and it was hard for him because, you know, mommy loves him, daddy loves him, and it came to a point where
they don't love each other.
Right. So all the parents out there, never talk bad about your kid. I'm not to talk bad about the other parents of your kid because your kid will eventually see everything that they need to see for themselves. Oh. And one thing they'll be able to grow up and say is, my mom never talked bad about dad, my dad never talked bad about mommy. Or mommy talked bad about daddy, but daddy didn't talk bad about mommy, and vice versa. And
they see it a lot younger than y'all think, man. Like,
oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
My daughter's 7. She started asking questions, like, as soon as I left the house. That was, like, around 5, 6 years old. You know, and, like, even then, bro, what's crazy is that we go to the same karate dojo, and one of her best friends in the class is going through a divorce. Man, like, it's sad, bro, because the little girl is going through it, bro. Like, to see her mom and her dad separate like that. I mean, I'm cool with her mom. Like, we're cool, and she asked me for advice and, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. But just to see, like, her mom to see that little girl go through that, and she's, like, broken up. Like, her dad is, like, her dad is treating her mom like crap, and she's breaking up over that, bro. And, like, to see that, and like they see that, like kids know that, so that would be burnt and etched into their mind forever. So be mindful of what you do and say to your kids, man, because they'll realize that.
Yo, what's good, y'all? We the Ross Boys. I'm Leon Ross.
And I'm Lorenzo Ross.
I want to make sure y'all know about our business, our movement, our nonprofit, That Is Unite. www.thatisuniteworldwide.com. Let them know what we got, Zoe.
We got backpacks, shirts, hoodies.
And we got jackets, fanny packs, socks, whatever you need, we got it. Oh, and we got mugs. If you want to sip your tea in the morning, your coffee, whatever. Check us out right now. Join the movement. Bless.
The Ross Boys, homie.
But look, so you said,
Right.
y'all working out, y'all got the schedule. So what are some daily challenges as a dad that you still have to, even though y'all got the schedule, you can just call and say, okay, I want my daughter these days, bam, bam. She's cool with it. Y'all work it out, y'all compromise. But what are still some daily challenges that you have to deal with as a full-time woman dad?
Oh man, for her, bro, it's just the changing of the schedule. I'm a schedule guy. If you tell me we scheduled to have an agreement to have, like I pick her up at a certain day, certain time, I need that. I need that because I have things going on that I may have planned to do with her. You know what I'm saying? And her mom kind of like doesn't take that in consideration sometimes, and do schedule changes? Yeah. But come on, man! If you know what you're gonna do, and you want some things that you want to do, like she understands now. But like, because this morning she's like, "Hey, do you mind if I take her to the beach tomorrow? It's tomorrow Saturday." And I was like, "Aren't the beaches closed?" And, like, well, no, not really. I was like, well, as long as like gave me a couple days, a couple hours in advance, or just let me know in advance. But I was just saying, taking her, like, oh, what? That's the thing is communication, bro. Communication is the most challenging thing in any relationship. Mom, dad, girlfriend, boyfriend, even you having a relationship with your parents is communication, bro.
Right.
That's big, and that's the challenge every day. So.
And I agree, man. And it's a little different for me. My situation, my son, I've had him every day since the quarantine started. The quarantine started in February, March, and I've had him every day. And for the most part, he misses mom, he loves his mom, and she's going through her own little thing right now, and and he wants to see her sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And most of the time he has a certain, like I said before, I've never bad talked to his mom, but he's seen certain things for himself that he's like, okay, my mom is this type of woman, this type of person. He sees it for himself, and no matter how good or bad things can be, that's still his mom,
right?
And I'm still his dad, and he's still gonna miss his mom, and he's still gonna miss his dad. Like, that's the way it is. So for the fact that he hasn't seen her for a large part of the year since the quarantine started, sometimes when she calls, like the wounds open back up, and he'd be like, "Oh man, I miss this woman." You know what I'm saying? And that's my challenge. Is when he say I want to see my mom, but it's like, oh, quarantine going on heavy, and I don't know
who will be at the house.
Yeah, who gonna be? I know it'll be a lot of people over there.
Right.
And I don't know,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So it's like, to me, I have to be protective over that. Like, we got a court order, we got all that, but you know, I gotta make sure that
He's safe.
if I gotta get arrested in the meantime, okay.
I got your bail money.
You know what I'm saying? I got money to get out of jail. I'm not committing no crime, but you know what I'm saying? My son's safety and well-being comes first. So niggas is dying out here left and right. So if I got to keep my son and keep him sheltered in the house, tucked away, where I know he ain't going to be around nothing crazy. Right. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to bring nothing back to him. So if I got to do that, then I got to do that. So that's just the, you know what I'm saying? For him to understand, he knows that he hasn't seen his mom because of quarantine. Mm-hmm. He knows that he be around a lot of people and he be over there. He knows all of that. Right. So, you know, that's just for me to keep his mind steadfast. Sometimes he like, I don't care, I want to see my mom. Right. You know what I'm saying? And that's totally logical for a kid to, no matter what, I want to see my mom. I don't care. Right. And it gets like that. So I got to remind him, okay, when things get better, when things get better, things get better. And he knows that the virus is real because of sports. Right. You know, he know that baseball, like he's big in sports. He like, okay, baseball cancer, basketball cancer, this must be serious. Yeah, right. Football, he knows. So he knows that it's a worldwide pandemic going on. Right. He's aware of it. Mm-hmm. But sometimes he's still like, Dad, I want to see my mama. You know what I'm saying? And that's perfectly fine, man. But that's the biggest, as of right now, that's the biggest challenge. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's just being at home with him all day. Yeah. A 6-year-old that's used to going to Legoland and used to going to Sky Zone every other weekend or every weekend and just doing fun things to where he go to the park and he can't get on the slide, he can't get on the swings. It's like that, like, bruh, what's going on? Like, bro, like, so I ended up having to buy him an Xbox. Ooh. Yeah, I had to buy him an Xbox because I bought him all the other things that were fun, keeping him entertained, but for how long?
Right. You know what? Speaking of that, man, my daughter has had, she's a little spoiled, man. So her mom got her iPad when she was 2. Granted, we made sure that all the parental guidance is in, a full effect, and she learned everything that we had on there, kind of like help her develop herself.
Right.
But now, I got her a little, because her birthday, she's 7. I got her a little iPad for her at my house. So this thing called Roblox. I don't know if you, the big boy, is part of it now, but it's a game, man. And they're like, dude, that will keep kids busy forever, bro.
Right.
And games, man. As long as they're appropriate, I'm not gonna keep it away from them because it's a part of learning. Because nowadays kids grow up being more in tune with the socials and devices than we are.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that Xbox is an investment.
It is. And the thing is, and this is so crazy, because one of the main things his mom stressed about every time she called is, have you been reading? Now my son's teacher already told us in the last parent-teacher conference that we had that he's gifted. Like, he should be, you know what I'm saying? Like, if it was in private school, he would have skipped the grade already, right?
Yeah.
So my son he reads, he's 6, but when I print out a script or give him the script, he reads the script and he can act, but he knows how to read good, right? Mm-hmm. But he reads all the time, you know what I'm saying? And a lot about sports games is you can read,
right?
So it's like,
did you read? Yeah, I did read.
Yeah, right.
Was it a book? No, but I read.
Right, like a lot of times, and this is my thing about life. Right. Everybody think that you have to do everything one way.
Yeah.
It's other things like the whole point of reading is reading something you enjoy.
I couldn't be mad. I can't be mad because nowadays, like, the games, they have more reading and storyline to it than an actual, book does. And it's like an electronic book. You know what I'm saying? And it makes it fun. Like, kids like it when it's fun. So if you have a game and you have to read the conversation that their characters are having with each other, that's reading. You know what I'm saying? And that, it helps they're learning. So it's not like they're just doing screen time, just the screen time. They're not like they're just being a vegetable like us watching reality TV.
Right.
But it's part of their growth, bro.
Right.
It's a new generation, man. It's crazy. These kids something else, man.
For sure, man. And the thing about it is, so every day we do, you know, he has his tablet, and he does, you know, learn exercises.
Yeah.
So I have it set for 45 minutes doing like apps, like conjunction words, and you know, math, and but he does. He's 6, so he's supposed to be in first grade, going to first grade. Well, he's going to first grade. He's supposed to be in first grade already, but his birthday's September, so he missed the cutoff. So he did pre-K, then he just
September 8th, right?
Yeah, September 8th.
Oh, yeah, twin.
I forgot. Yeah. So he missed the cutoff.
Yeah, he's
so,
smart, man. He's a smart kid.
So yeah, he's smart. But you know, so he does. I got him set for the grade 2. So he's doing grade 2 stuff right now. But he do that 45 minutes, and then he read whatever book he chooses on his app for 15 minutes every day, right? Then he can play video games. But he play video games, but when he play video games, he does like basketball seasons where, you know what I'm saying, he's creating a rookie, and it says if you want the player to do this, like every time you click on something new, it's some words that pop on the screen. Right. So he's reading what you won't sit down for an hour and read, but he played video games for 5 hours. He done pretty much read for at least 3 of them. You know what I'm saying? So you playing season mode, franchise mode, career mode. You're reading words that's going on the screen all the time.
It's not.
He loves it. So
it's not just the reading too, but critical thinking skills is pretty big in the games now. So he's developing a lot of critical thinking life skills, man.
The thing about sports is you have to become a student of the game. That's the biggest thing. My son loves baseball, he loves basketball, and unfortunately he loves football. Because I love football. I play, and that's why I don't really care for him to play. I'm not gonna stop him, but I'm gonna definitely push baseball and basketball a little more. They pay more, and it's a little bit safer, a lot safer actually. And so the thing is, like, he knows about Oscar Robertson. He knows about, everybody knows Michael Jordan, but he knows about, you know, Tony Kukoc. He knows about Luke Longley. He knows about all these old players and their history, because like we was just watching the Jordan documentary yesterday.
Last Dance.
Yeah, we was watching The Last Dance. And he was learning, like, oh wow, it was like Phil Jackson was a beast. Like he's learning about his craft. So even when he plays video game, because he don't play Fortnite. He don't play any of the killer games. Right. All he plays, I only bought him Madden. I bought him Minecraft. I bought him the baseball game, and I bought him NBA 2K. So he plays franchise mode on all the basketball games. And so he's learning about all the sports that he enjoyed playing, and he knows about the season. He knows about the contracts and the salary cap. He knows he's learning about everything he needs to know about the game by playing the game, because it teaches you how the world is, how the sports of the world is. So when he gets older, he can be teaching the kid, like, nah, I hope you get a fat contract. I hope you know what I'm saying? They want a contract. Like, kids today don't know about what a contract is. They don't know about no salary cap. They don't know about that shit. So he's learning about what he wants to play, and he's reading, and he's having fun. So he's in his own world where, like, he's come to me talking about players I don't even know about this. I played the sports, but I was never a student of the game. I just knew how to shoot the basketball and drill, but that's really all I knew. But he knows about everything. He knows about all of that shit, bro. He knows about Rucker Park. He knows about everything, man. So
crazy. See?
So it's a blessing, man, just to have, even though it's just a video game, to a lot of mothers especially, it's frowned upon, because she be like, you play the video game, so all you do is play that video game. I like, you saying it like it's like bad. It's not different. Right, it's different if, you know, because women don't like it because the men be on it. But, you know, if a nigga playing Fortnite, all the other crazy games, GTA, and all I can understand. I mean, I'm not a fan of it, but I'm not gonna knock it either. But you know what I'm saying? If he's doing something that he actually loves, something he does in real life, and then plays the game and then go do it in real life.
If it can relate to, if he can transition from real life and he can use it in real life, it's part of growth, man.
It is.
That's dope.
And it's just fun watching him play, because he's like, Dad, guess what I got on my team? I got AI. Like, he calls him AI. Like, he ain't never seen Anheuser play a game, but he knows that he's one of the greats. Like, that's like that for a 6-year-old to know who the legends are without ever seeing them play. Like, that's awesome. You know what I'm saying? He like, man, Magic Johnson, they played in the finals. Oh, like he knows about all that, and it's just beautiful to me, man.
Hey, man. Make me wish I would have had a son. But it's all good though. I love baby girl.
Hey, in due time, man. Yo, what's good, y'all? We the Ross Boys. I'm Leon Ross.
And I'm Lorenzo Ross.
I want to make sure y'all know about our business, our movement, our nonprofit, Daddies Unite. www.daddiesuniteworldwide.com. Let them know what we got, Zoe.
We got backpack, shirts, hoodies.
And we got jackets, fanny packs, socks, whatever you need, we got it. Oh, and we got mugs. If you want to sip your tea in the morning, your coffee, whatever. Check us out right now. Join the movement. Bless.
The Ross Boys, homie.
Good morning, good people. This is your man, Leon Ross, CEO, owner of Daddies Unite. For those of you that do not know, Daddies Unite is a business, and most certainly it is a movement, all right? And one of those people who have been always down with the movement and the business, a supportive advocate, my guy, Sasky.
Bang, bang.
What are some adversities you have? I'm pretty sure we touched on a little bit throughout our freelance conversation, but what are some adversities you have to overcome as a father and to be the father that you are? Like sacrifices, what have you had to learn?
Man.
What did you have to accumulate throughout the journey to be the father you are right now?
Bruh, when I first found out that I was gonna be a dad, my first thing, oh shit, there go my Jordan collection. But yeah, man, I had to give up a lot, bro. Sacrificing, growing as a person, mature as a person, fast. You know, like granted, like I'm an adult, but fuck, like I still want to be selfish. You know,
Right.
You can't be selfish anymore, man. That's the thing that I learned is that it's not about, like we were saying in the beginning, it's not about you anymore.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So my Jordan collection gone. My clothes, cut it down to a minimum. I don't shop like I want to shop, like I horse shop. No more name brands. You know what I'm saying? If it look good and it feel good and it's price is better, I'm getting it.
Rocking.
You know, quality gotta be good though. Like, you know, like Daddy's Unite shit is quality.
Appreciate that.
You know what I'm saying? Sacrificing, growing as maturing as a man, being humble, man. You gotta be humility is big, bro. A lot of cats can't swallow their pride and let the egos become their downfall. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta do that. You gotta sacrifice your ego and your pride, even though you know your baby moms or the mother of your child, you know, is going through it or saying something that you know that you don't agree with. Sometimes you have to step back and like see and understand
From a different perspective.
get a different perspective. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes, you know, you wanna be like, as a man, you do wanna be like, you're a leader, yes, but leaders do follow, and you got to step back and see. You know, and being the father I am today, man, I gotta commend like just everything. Like if I was to do it again, yeah, I'll give up my Jordans again. I'll give up everything just to be where I am right now. You know, so sacrifice, bro. Sacrifice, maturity, just humility. You know, and set your ego and pride to the side, man. You know, that's big. I'm a Virgo, man. I'm very stubborn. I'm very like stick to it. You know what I'm saying? If it is, it is. But learning how to shift and maneuver around everything is new. Was new, but you know, can't make a small like can't let the small shit get big. Like, a lot of parents they do that because they make it all about them, and it's not about that. You gotta understand the mother of your child. Know who you're dealing with. You know your personnel. Like you say, know your personnel. Yeah, know that one, because that one can make your life a living, you know, hell or just you know heaven, man. So that our relationship, that you know, just because she and I aren't together doesn't, you know, it doesn't mean that you know we can't have a cordial relationship. So yeah,
that's real.
That's real, bro.
As for me, man, I've had some, I just sacrificed a lot, man. Like, you know, prior to me becoming a dad, Some will call me a ladies' man.
Bro, you know, I get that too, bro. I don't get why they say that to us, man.
I don't know why they would think such a crazy thing, but yeah, prior to me becoming a dad,
don't stereotype us, ladies.
Yeah, they do stereotype, man. They think, you know, it's because you're handsome and got a lot going for yourself that you're a ladies' man because they see ladies like you.
Yeah.
Anyway,
we're friendly, man. We good.
Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, prior to that, I was a ladies' man, and well, you know, some would say I was allegedly, and you know, so I would, you know, I would have a lot of fun, with women, and you know, by me allegedly, but becoming a father, man, just, you know, for one, like I see a lot of women destructing men's belongings and lives and coming to your house and doing things, setting you up, and it's like, so it got to the point where now it's like, you know, if I do some dirt eventually, you know, or if I do decide to do some dirt, I don't do it. I don't shit where I sleep. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't invite women to the house. Like my son lives there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I had to give up, you know, that aspect because I used to get in a lot. Now if I get it in, I'm going to her house. I'll come to where you live. We can get a room pre-corona. You know what I'm saying? But you know, like, I don't invite women to the house. If it's a friend, like a platonic friend who I know for years, yeah, you can come to the house and hang out with us, bring your daughter, you know, stuff like that. But like, I don't date women. If I'm just trying to smash, you're not coming to my house.
Right.
You're not doing that because this is my son's sanctuary. He has to be comfortable here because if you're not comfortable here, I ain't comfortable here.
Right.
And yeah, so that's just one sacrifice. Others is just like, you know, I was homeless at one point because you know, I had to make a decision. Once I found out that I was really becoming a dad, like once I really knew that was mine. On top of that, it was like this my son. I was like, man, I gotta get it together, man. Like, I gotta get it together, man. Like, cause I haven't had a job since 2007. I haven't had a clock-in job since 2007. And I've been, you know, blessed. I've been a hustler, not drugs, but I've been a hustler. You know, a lot of money I made was under the table. So I had to make a sacrifice, you know, because I wasn't making the same money I was making. But I was becoming a dad, and I knew that I was an actor full time, and things got slow. So I'm like, man, I got to make a sacrifice. So, you know, I gave up my place. I had a brand new car, and I stepped in my car for a good 6 months until my son got a little older, because this is when he was first born. I'm like, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it now. At a point where he really needs his mom, and I would still go see him all the time. Though I would still go to the house and spend time with him, but you know, I slept in my car for the most part. And then when I got him, I was sleeping. I mean, I have family. I have rich family. I have pretty decent family. I got a lot of friends, so I didn't have to. I just felt like it was a stage, you know, at some point in every man's life where you have to face something. You have to make a sacrifice to where you come out stronger. So now I'll never be homeless. I'll never be homeless again. You know what I'm saying? I'll never be broke again. Like I know how to make money. I know too many avenues to make money. I've learned so much. So for me to experience sleeping in my car at night and people walking by looking in your car and all of that, like I had to experience that. And thank God I didn't have to do it in the hood. I did it in North Hollywood, not the hood, but that was a phase and something I had to overcome just to see how much of a struggle that was. Like waking up and having to go to 24 Hour Fitness across the street and take a shower and do all that. It was tough. It was something I need to see. And the thing is, I did it because I made a promise to myself. I said I'm not gonna get another place until I book a good commercial. I booked a commercial where I got some good residuals coming in. Until I get that, I'm not gonna get the place. So by me sticking with that for 6 months, took 6 months, and then me and my son, we booked our first commercial together, and it was a national. So after that, I was like, God is good.
God good.
So I went house hunting again, and I've been at the same place that I am now for over 6 years, and now I'm preparing to get a house. So God is good, and you know, and I believe sacrificing is key, man. It's imperative. I believe you got to make a sacrifice. Every level you want to go to, you got to sacrifice something. You got to learn something. You got to go through something, man.
Go through it.
So yeah, that's my sacrifice, my adversity, and it was life changing, man. Because I never imagined being homeless, because I knew I never had to be homeless, because I got some pretty well off family members, so I knew if I needed to, I can go to them.
Right.
But for a man to
have your own, man.
Yeah, you gotta have your own, and you gotta see things for yourself.
Yeah.
And I ain't telling y'all to go out there and just be homeless so you can experience it. That's not what I'm saying at all. But it got to a point where things got tough for me. Yeah. And instead of being that, hey, uncle, can I have some money? Or, hey, mama, can I have some money? I fought it through, and I got it myself. You know what I'm saying? And that's something nobody could ever take from me. Yo, what's good, y'all? We the Ross Boys. I'm Leon Ross.
And I'm Lorenzo Ross.
I want to make sure y'all know about our business, our movement, our nonprofit, Daddies Unite. www.daddiesuniteworldwide.com. Let them know what we got, Zoe.
We got backpack, shirts, hoodies.
And we got jackets, fanny packs, socks, whatever you need, we got it. Oh, and we got mugs. If you want to sip your tea in the morning, your coffee, whatever. Check us out right now. Join the movement. Bless.
The Ross Boys, homie.
Good morning, good people. This is your man, Leon Ross, CEO, owner of Daddies Unite. For those of you that do not know, Daddies Unite is a business, and most certainly it is a movement, all right? And one of those people who have been always down with the movement and the business, a supportive advocate, my guy, Sasky.
Bang, bang.
You know what's so good about this dad talk is because this guy, we've been flowing so much. Things have been flowing so much that a lot of questions that I have on here, we've already covered it. Like, that's awesome. So the next question was, how much should your kids know about what's going on between you and the parents?
Damn.
We touched on that. We didn't focus on that, but throughout the whole thing, it was just like, we touched on it already.
That's what it is.
We touched on it already, man. What is the greatest benefit of being a dad?
Oh, man. Just to see that smile, baby. You know what I'm saying? Just to see them smile, man. That's the greatest thing, bro. I can have a shitty ass day at work. I can have shit going on personally. But as soon as I see her smile, man, and say like, I love you, daddy. That's the greatest feeling, bro. I mean, like, there's nothing that nothing that she can do, or nothing that anybody can do to take away that feeling, that love that she has for you, man, or that love that they have for you. You know what I'm saying? Every time, she tells me she misses me, or she tells me she loves me and stuff like that, man, that's what parenthood is about, man. That's what fatherhood is about. You know what I'm saying? So if you haven't experienced that yet, I suggest you step your ass up and be a dad to your kid, man. But that's in short, bro. That's it. In short, that's it. Them, seeing them smile, man, and being able to provide, and having her ask you for something, and you be like, okay, cool, I got you. Even if it's gonna take a couple weeks, or if it's gonna take a day or two, to say that I got you and come through, and then they smile and then say they love you, man. That's the biggest thing to me. That's the biggest thing.
Yeah.
Yourself, man?
For me, it's the same thing. Like my son has been,
their happiness, bro.
Their happiness. And my son, he's a Virgo like yourself, and he's very very expressive. Like he's very expressive. Dad, I love you. Dad, can I have a kiss? And just to know that he knows I have him. Like, he knows that if somebody mess with him, his dad gonna beat their ass. Like he knows, and not to a point where he can just go out there and be destructive, and he know daddy gonna tear up something. Right. Not that, it's just the fact that he knows if he need me, I'm there. If he need anything, I'm there. If he needs to learn something, no matter what he needs, he knows dad's gonna get it. Dad's gonna tell you. Dad's gonna teach you. And if I can't teach you, we're gonna learn it together. He knows. Right. You know what I'm saying? And just to hear him say, "Dad, I love you. Dad, you're the best dad ever. Thank you, Dad." Like, all that, and the fact that you know he believes
Yeah.
he means it. Like he's not just saying it like there's no one around.
Right.
So it's like it's me and him. Just be able to do things with my son and know that I got my son and know that I'm doing an outstanding job with him. That is the greatest feeling ever, man.
That's it, bro.
Like for real, for real.
Yeah. That's it, bro.
That's pretty straight to the point answer.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure moms can attest to that too. You know.
Yeah.
Because I mean, shoot, I'd be feeling a certain way too if I was they're growing in me in 9 months and they gotta tear my vagina to spit, you know what I'm saying? Give birth. So yeah.
That's crazy, man. What I was gonna say, okay. What is some advice that you can give other dads?
We've pretty much given advice throughout the video, but my main concern is, man, I see a lot of dads complain, about just all types of shit that they can't get a hold of or can't have control of. Don't complain about your shit. Don't complain at all. Just do what you got to do to take care of your business. Look into yourself, man, and because take care of yourself. Make sure you are mentally, physically, financially available. If you're not financially available, go get a job. If you're not, physically able to be there, find a way to be there. If you need some therapy, go get some therapy. You know what I'm saying? Those are the things that, because I deal with a lot. I mean, like I work with kids overnight. I'm a counselor, but I also work with them during the day. And I deal with a lot of kids who have like drug abuse and you know what I'm saying, and like abandonment issues and just like emotional issues with their parents. The thing is, bro, it's so disheartening to hear somebody say, "Man, all I want is a hug from my mom." Or all I want is my dad to hear me out. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing, bro. Like being there with those kids helped me to step up and like see what my flaws are. So
let's search deep in yourself.
Yeah, know what it is that you need to work on, so then that way you could be a whole person for your baby. You know what I'm saying? That's my advice, bro.
My advice would be my advice I want to give the fathers out there, man, is to step up. Step up. And you can be involved. That doesn't mean you can't step up. You know what I'm saying? There's some fathers who aren't involved, step up. There's some fathers who's trying to be involved, step up. Some fathers that are involved, step up. You can always do more, man. I feel like a father's job is never done. We're relied upon. And I feel like, and when I mean by step up, that means learn some things, man. You know what I'm saying? Like for me, I'm giving you guys this advice because had it not been for my auntie, who's a paralegal, had it not been for my cousin, who was a family lawyer, if it had not been for them, I wouldn't have primary custody of my son. Because when I was going through court battles, his mom had a lawyer and I didn't. But I was being taught, but I wanted to learn, so I was going to them. What should I do? How should I do this? What's the terminology that I use? Right. What's the best way to do this? And for a lot of you fathers out there, you don't have to get a lawyer. You don't have to get a lawyer. And I wasn't getting a lawyer just so I could have, I wasn't fighting. I wasn't fighting just to be able to see I was already having my son. Right. I was fighting for more. Right. You know what I'm saying? But for a lot of you fathers out there who just want to be involved in your kid's life, you already have the right to be involved. You already have, like, when the child is born, you have 50, it's 50-50. So just much she see the kid, you're supposed to see the kid. And a lot of fathers don't know that. They think that it's whatever the baby mama say, or they think they got to go to court. You ain't even, this is what I'm going to tell you. Structure in children's life is important, right? And a lot of people don't know that you can have a custody agreement without physically going to court and fighting. Like, a lot of people don't know that. Like, you can have it notarized. You can come up with a plan, a schedule amongst yourself. You guys can come together and come up with an agreement, get it notarized, and take it to court, and they'll draw up a court order without you guys having to go up there and sit there all day. It's so easy. It's so easy to be involved in children's lives. But the thing is, a lot of men don't have the knowledge. They don't have the desire to learn that. They don't have people in their life that's going to teach them that or tell them that, or even have the desire to find out on their own. You know what I'm saying? And I thank God for my family who know, because I didn't know, but I wanted to know, and to have them there made it easier for me, because even I was bugging them. It got to the point where they was like, "Oh my God, bro! Like, what do you want now? Like, bro, I want to. Can I do this? Can I do that?" So now, I mean, I could teach a seminar about this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Through my experience, though, I've experienced so much in the courthouse. Like, you can go up there right now and go to self-help center and get everything you need without a lawyer or a paralegal. You can go up there. They'll teach you. They'll tell you what you need to do. You go to the courthouse tomorrow, tell them what you want, sit there for a few hours and learn, and then get some paperwork drawn up, and then go to court. It's so easy. And a lot of people don't want to go to court because they feel like they don't have a kid in the system and all of that.
Don't be scared, man. Get yourself out there and get it done.
Yeah, nothing comes
easy.
Nothing comes easy, man. You can't, and God didn't give us the spirit of fear. So you got to do what you got to do. Whatever people do, whatever they need to do for other people and other things that they want that has no value, but they won't do it for their child. And that's the problem. That's the problem, man. Y'all fight with y'all little side chicks and your girlfriends and get your car burned and do all these crazy things, but won't do nothing, won't fight for your kids. I'm not saying all fathers, I'm not even, because I'm not a negative person at all. I'm just saying there are fathers who are like that, and we got to step up, man. And this is the time to do it. We got a lot going on. We coming to the end of the days. The world is getting crazier and crazier, and I don't see it getting better anytime soon. So now's the time the fathers step up, man. You know, our kids need us. They need us now more than ever, man. So I want to make sure that y'all know the website, www.daddysuniteworldwide.com. daddysuniteworldwide.com. Check us out. I'm going to be starting posting dad talk on the website.
All day.
I'm posting on my Facebook. Facebook the same name. Instagram is the same name. Daddies Unite. All right. Thank you for my guy Sasky for pulling up, man. Being the first dad on Dad Talk.
Man, I'm honored, bro.
You know what I'm saying? And hey, look, he bought a shirt today. He already bought a shirt on the website. He bought some other material on the website. But today he was like, you know what? I gotta get a shirt. He fresh off of work. Let me get a shirt for today.
I gotta get fresh. I gotta represent, man.
And thank you for paying full price too, bro. I'm like, bro, pay whatever you want. He like, bro, no, I'm paying regular price, man.
Gotta support black business, man.
Thank y'all. I love y'all, and we'll be back soon.
Yeah.
Bless.
Yep.
Yo, what's good, y'all? We the Ross Boys. I'm Leon Ross.
And I'm Lorenzo Ross.
I want to make sure y'all know about our business, our movement, our nonprofit, Daddies Unite. www.daddysuniteworldwide.com. Let them know what we got, Zoe.
We got backpacks, shirts, hoodies.
And we got jackets, fanny packs, socks, whatever you need, we got it. Oh, and we got mugs. If you want to sip your tea in the morning, your coffee, whatever. Check us out right now. Join the movement. Bless.